I want to talk about Dune's writer, Frank Herbert. As far as I know, he was a guy from US, and his major is about news, I guess. He was a, how do we call it? Let me check. He was a journalist. Yeah, that was the word. And when he retired, I guess, as far as I remember, he went back to US and wrote a book called Dune. At the beginning, I wasn't aware of his writings are just came from his imagine. He imagined the world and he wrote the book of Dune. But that was not the case, because I was reading a local journalist from Turkey. His name was Talha Kılınç, and I have been reading his books for a whole week. I finished 6 of his books, and I saw that there's a fucking bullshit is going on in the Middle East, as we call today. Lots of murders, lots of backstabbing, like thousands of backstabbing and backstabbing. And this area is the crowded area with lots of murders and murderers, and they are still alive. There is no joke in the Middle East. That was kind of surprising for me, because I saw that how separated I am from this world. Like, Turkey is very close to the Middle East. Some can count Turkey as a Middle East country, but actually we are too separated from them until beginning of Turkish Republic and ending of the Ottoman Empire. Arabs' culture are completely different than Turks. Yeah, we have lots of similarities between each other, but if you look in general, our culture is very different. And it's totally okay for someone who is two different nationalities, like Turks and Arabs are different nations, but I didn't know that Arabs are very separated in themselves. And the guy Talha Kılınç, the Turkish journalist, was examined very carefully, and he did a very great job to analyze Middle East. He went to lots of countries in Middle East, Asia, and North Africa, or even maybe South Africa. And today we call it Al-Andalus in Spain, but that was a Muslim country before, like for 500 years or something. And he analyzed, and he wrote a book about each, let's say, continent: Asia, uh, Africa, Turkey, and he separated Asia between, pardon, Africa between two, like Saudi Arabia and Yemen and the other things, and the North Africa. And I saw that there is a direct relationship between Talha Kılıç's books and Frank Herbert's Dune. And it was kind of disgusting, because when I first read about the book of Dune, it was kind of fun, because that was a book and some guy wrote it, some guy imagined the world, and that was finally okay. That there's nothing, there's no relationship between the imagined world and the fiction world and the reality. But today I'm starting to understand that that was not the case. What Frank Herbert did is he took the reality and changed a little bit and wrote a fictional book about it. And I'm kind of disgusted. Why? Because there are lots of backstabbing in this area, in this world. Even in Europe and US, there are lots of crazy things going on. And the first thing I felt is something like that. I don't want to be part of any of this. Really. I really don't want to be part of any of this. I want to live a good life, provide my family, and die. It was kind of funny, but there are literally so much things going on, so much politics going on in this world, and I really don't like it. I really don't like it. But in order to be strong, I need to understand what the fuck is going on in this world. And that was the main motivation for me to read Talha Kılıç's books, and all the books actually. That's why I am reading books. I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on. What the hell is going on? And I want to make a videos, like animated videos for you guys. I want to explain it, what the hell is going on, why we are here, and what should we do in this world in order to be happy. There are some quotes like, ignorance is happiness. I guess that's true, but it's not completely true. But that's a different topic, so let's not talk about that here. Let's let it be another video's topic. But I'm kinda very close to this statement, ignorance is happiness. I was happy before knowing those things, but I kind of felt I was kind of feeling insecure in myself, because I knew that something is going on and I couldn't catch it. I couldn't catch it. It's just escaping from my hands. After you start reading a book, like lots of books, let's say, you're starting to see some patterns in this world. And these patterns are not able to make me happy. I need to break those patterns in order to be happy. And I don't know how, That's why try I'm reading a lot. I'm reading a lot. Someone was accusing the Lord of the Rings writer J.R.R. Tolkien, J.R.R. Tolkien actually, about the book he wrote. They were saying that this is a fictional world and this is escaping from real world. And he had a very good statement and very good controversial words about those statements. He was saying that, can you blame a person who is living in the jail and trying to escape? He was in a jail. He found himself in a jail, and if he tries to escape, you cannot blame him, alright? And I guess that's true. That's why I love Lord of the Rings too much. Yeah, I know it's escaping from real world, but that's okay. A real world is not that good to live actually. So much bad things going on. Let's be kind here. And it is normal to, I guess it is normal to decide not to be bad and not to deal with badness. As a human, we are living a very limited time. My father has a quote. My father has a saying. If, how do you call it? The death angel would be your father, you would be allowed to live like 100 years. And that's all we have. And between 0 and let's say 18, you don't know anything. You're just going to school and you're trying to educate yourself with the system, but we all know that system is not properly working. That's why lots of people reading books and trying to observe the world, because of the system in education in all around the world, I guess, is not enough. It's not enough to educate a human, because they are not able to define a human itself at first. How should human live? How should human live? And they have a definition in their minds, and they think they decide for you to live like that. And if you are against it, they don't allow you to live in their system. So that's why for all, I think it's beneficial for all humans to understand the mathematics between between those topics, and understand the enemy. I think it's so clear that they are our enemy. Because they are trying to steal our lives. It's so clear. It is so fucking clear. And we need to escape from it. We need to break the system and we need to be strong. In order to be escape the system, one needs to be strong. That's why I'm trying to educate myself and trying to explain you guys and help you guys. Maybe you help me, I don't know, because for right now I couldn't be able to escape from system because I'm too lazy until now, and I decided to break that laziness, and I said, yeah, let's fucking fight it. Just fight it. That was the point. And that's why I created this YouTube channel, and that's why I'm fucking lazy. I couldn't solve English and speaking. That's why I'm trying to improve my English, because in the world lots of people are speaking in English and they are able to understand English, and common audience for me is they can understand me in English. That's why I'm trying to improve. Actually, I need to understand how to speak in English, and I want to make great videos and trying to explain how to escape from this system. Yeah, I know it sounds really crazy, but I feel like I'm in a jail, and I don't want to live this life like this. Yeah, let's finish here. Good night.